There we go. And we're in. Alright, I've seen this referred to as the Frankenstein Cemetery. It's been a while since I've been out here. Got a lot of old trees. It's a big piece of land. But the only stones I've seen are just back in this left corner. A lot of these trees look like they're pretty old. A lot of them are coming down. If I remember right, there was one tombstone that indicated they were a Revolutionary War veteran. I apologize, it's a little windy. I don't have the wireless mics on me today. Oh boy. Yeah, some of the stones are in a lot worse shape than what they were maybe 10 years ago. Starting to fall apart, which is a shame. Oh goodness. Again, really beautiful trees. See if I can zoom in. Yeah, that one's leaning pretty bad. So here, he died 1848, I believe it is. November 11th, I think. Is it P-A-R-K? Park, perhaps? It's hard to read. We'll go right along here. There are some stones. It looks like maybe there was something here at one time. Yeah, pretty difficult to read. This one's probably one of the ones in the best shape. Amy Crook. "79 years. Difficult to make out. I believe I'm going to have to put on some glasses. Difficult to read. But like there's some markers here. Look like maybe there was a stone here at one time. Even back here, I'm going back up towards the front. Oh man, somebody just like, this is terrible. A couple stones just lying here. What a shame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there have been kids out here messing around, vandalizing the place. There's some rocks here. There might have been something there at one time, maybe some kind of garden. I'm not really sure. I don't know how many of these stones are actually in their original positions or if they've been set back up. Looks like maybe one had been laying there at one time. Kind of looking, there's like a base here. Looks like maybe one had been there. Would be my guess. A lot of these are probably unmarked now. Oh goodness. Tree is in bad shape. Looks like maybe this thing got hit by lightning. There's a stone down right there. Oh boy. A lot of the trees have had some damage. 1850. I think it's October 5th, 1850 died. Interesting, a lot of these do not have like birth dates, like when they were born. This one looks pretty much unreadable. Wow. Some stones all the way in the back. Oh wow, here's one just lying on the ground. I almost missed this. Died 1850. Could have been here. There's definitely some places where stones actually were at one point. Don't know how far across this cemetery went. It's hard to believe it was just this little section. What's this? This one's actually one of the better ones. Read W. What's that? Maybe a Q? Q-U-I-N-E-Y, perhaps? Interesting. That's a very old one there. Well, it says 1860. Some of these stones are in better shape than others. Born in 1791. Goodness, that's pretty old for around here. Someone that died in 1850 something. Wow. Another down tree. Oh, here's one stone. This is much newer. Margaret Brosius, born February 18th. I think it says 1832, died October 27th, 1914. Goodness, there's a few stones lined up here in the back. Wife of Frank Gordon. Again, a lot of these are really hard to read. It's probably been maybe up to 10 years since I've been back here. And I know one of these had something about a Revolutionary War veteran. Some of these are just really unreadable. Oh wow, here's one. Against the tree. Hearing a few trees creaking in the wind. Relatively windy. Okay. Not sure. Scattering garden. Oh my. Interesting. Not sure if that's what I think it is. Does that mean where they scatter ashes? Interesting. It says it's Ross Township Scattering Garden. I was wondering what this was. I thought maybe somebody was protecting some of the old markers. Yeah, if anybody knows about that, let me know. I'm actually going to go look that up when I get back. When I get back home, I'll check it out. Here's one that somebody tried to preserve. Died 1850 something, I believe. I cannot quite make it out. It looks like somebody tried to protect that one, put it in a metal enclosure. Really can't make it out. Hmm. All right, I wanted to add a little extra background here. There is a website. I've done a little bit of genealogy research in the past, and I remember that there is a findagrave.com website. And just by chance, I happened to look up the cemetery listed here as Brosius Cemetery. So there's a little bit of information. It looks like, fortunately, some people have done a little work on this website. People can take photos and upload those. Memorials. People will try to get the names off of some of the stones. So pretty interesting. A lot of the stones are really unreadable now. They're, well, not 100% unreadable, but they're very difficult to read. And you can see here that someone's gone in, they've actually photographed the stones, and then they wrote out the information um, about about who it was. So some interesting info. Again, a lot of these graves are from the mid, even back to the early 1800s, 1851, 1888. So there's even one here. This one's really interesting. It's a Brosius, born in 1759, died in 1812. Um, there was one, I wish I could have found it, that indicated that someone was a Revolutionary War veteran. If someone is familiar with that at all, um, I mean, it's kind of an obscure cemetery, so probably not a lot of people have info on it. But some of these Brosius graves were quite old. Um, Not actually seeing it listed here. I think those were two of the older graves. No, I don't need the pop-up ads here. But again, there's quite a few listings in here. People have I think there's like 30 to 40 of them listed in here. So kind of interesting stuff. All right, we're done. What a shame. This kind of gone down the tubes a little bit with the pop-up ads. But anyhow, there is some information in here. So I just wanted to throw that in really quick. Um, have a great day.